Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please do let me know. Hello, everybody. I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please do let me know. All good? So, I'm sorry for the delay, but I hope that you had an awesome Dashera. Okay, and a Navratri as well. So, did you guys go out for Garba or something like that? Did you guys go out for Garba or something like that? How are you, sir? I'm having a bit of cough and I'm feeling very hungry as well right now. But yeah, except that, it's all great. Kim Jong Un, don't worry. Even I don't know how to play Garba. It's like just go there and have a good vibe or something like that. Okay, you just have to move around a bit and that's it. Okay. Okay. How was your trip? So the trip was actually great. I went off for a bike trip to Kodaikanal for 3 days. So it was like 500 kilometers from here on bike. So it was amazing. So we loved it. Amit, having a bit of cough, but I think so that should be okay. Machine learning certificate. What was the last date of submission for machine learning? Third. So it will be sent to you within the next 3 or 4 days itself, guys. Do not worry about it. Okay. Maybe the last process of checking the projects are going on. So I think so in the next 3 days, you will be able to get the certificates as well. Which college have I graduated from? So I've graduated from BIT Mishra. So that is the college that I have graduated from. Okay. So in the past few days, I hope that you guys have started with data structures and algorithms, even if we were not able to have a class or something like that. I hope that you guys have started with data structures and algorithms. Please do let me know, guys. See, there are many of you who might not be knowing C++ or might not be knowing Java, whatever the language that you're choosing for doing DSA. We have already provided you the resources from where you will be able to learn as well. Okay. Um, Try to make sure that every day you are devoting some of your time to DSA and CP, because without, okay, so many of you might be thinking that, okay, I will do some projects and I will get placements. That is not going to be the case. Okay, you have to learn DSA to create a placement. So please focus upon this as much as possible. Can somebody let me know what happened on the and one more thing, I'm extending the number of days to 8 days for this boot camp. There's some extra things that I want you guys to know as well. So due to that reason, instead of having the boot camp for just 7 days, we'll be having the boot camp for 8 days. So today, tomorrow and day after tomorrow, we are going to have 3 days of learning. Okay, the timing will be from 6 o'clock. Today I went out to buy a cat, so I'm getting a cat as well. Due to that reason, like, I was a bit late in coming back. I was stuck in traffic. That is the reason why I had to extend the boot camp for 6:30. But from tomorrow onwards, the boot camp will be from 6 o'clock itself. Okay. Sir, I've started DSA from C++, but I'm having problems in solving questions. Any tips? After initially, even when I was learning DSA, it was very difficult for me to get a hold on how to solve a problem. Okay, so do not worry about it. If you are not able to solve a problem, try to read the solution, understand the solution. If you're still not able to understand it, look at the algorithm that has been used, try to learn that first of all. Give it a day or two. Okay, then try to solve the question once again on your own without looking at the solution. In that particular way, that solution will then be stuck in your mind. Okay, so try to make sure that you are able to like practice on a daily basis. See, it's all about practice. Initially, just like mathematics, initially when you were doing differentiation or integration or something like that, it was very difficult. You're not able to figure out because you didn't knew most of the like algorithms that you have to use. You didn't knew about most of the stuff that you have to do. Okay, what are the tricks and tips that are there? But the more that you solve, the more number of questions that you are able to solve, the better you would be at it. Okay, so that would be my suggestion to you. For the ML bootcamp, like I said, Mohit, the certificates will be released in the next 3 days. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. So, what are you eating? I'm eating. What do you call this in English? Bhajia, like fried onions in a mixture of batter or something like that. It feels as if I'm explaining it in a class of Master Chef. A dash of sprinkle of salt and peppery spilling. Okay, so can somebody let me know what have you studied in the day 5, guys? What are the topics that you have studied in day 5? Can somebody let me know what have you studied in day 5, guys? Please let me know. Can somebody let me know what have we studied in day 5? King John I will be letting you guys know on the day 8 itself. Do not worry about it. Deletion in static and dynamic array. Okay, so what are the different things? Okay, you have learned about insertion, you have learned about searching, you have learned about deletion as well. Am I right, guys? You have learned about insertion, searching, and deletion. If I'm wrong at any point of time, please do let me know, guys. If I missed out on a particular topic, that too, please do let me know. If I missed out on a particular topic, guys, that I haven't like told you guys about, okay, that okay, this has been taught, but I have forgotten about it. So please do let me know. According to me, it is insertion, deletion, and searching. Dhruv, like I said, the certificates for the ML Bootcamp will be sent in the next 3 days. We are currently in the process of checking the project. So it takes us some time to check all the projects and only then we send out the certificates. Okay, so it will take us some time, Dhruv. I hope that that will be fine with you. Please do let me know. Now that you have learned about deletion, searching, and insertion as well, our main focus next would be on. So you have learned about vectors, am I right, guys? Can somebody let me know what is the benefits of using vectors? Please do let me know. Can somebody let me know what is the benefit of using vectors, guys? Please do let me know. It has a lot of inbuilt functions that you can use very easily. That's absolutely correct. Avoids memory wastage. It is dynamic in nature. Reduces the lines in coding. Okay, that's good. Less time consumption. Okay, easy access. Great. Rich inbuilt libraries. Easy to use. Good. So you guys are able to understand the Okay, alpha. Again, I'm saying, okay, so there are some people who are concerned with the ML certificates. Please do help them out. I've already told them that the certificates will be released in the next 3 days. We are currently in the process of checking the videos itself. Okay, sorry, the projects itself. So it will take us some time, guys. Please wait for the same. We will definitely deliver it to you guys in a short period of time. Okay. So today we are going to look at how to sort an array, okay, in your C++ itself. Okay, both using a normal array as well as using a vector as well. Okay, will it be fine, guys? Please let me know, guys. Please let me know. We're looking at how to use the sort function in arrays as well as in vectors. This is what we are going to do. Is vector used in dynamic programming? I hope that DP means dynamic programming and not anything else. Okay, so yes, of course, it will be used right over there as well. Neha, I have no idea about the day 7 of AI bootcamp. I've waited for it myself, but I have not got enough time to shoot it up till now. But maybe in the future we'll repost it or something like that. Okay. There is the seat available for October 15th, I guess, of the internship of data scientist. Yes, seats are available. You don't have to worry about it. So why are we learning arrays when we have vectors? A good question, Pranav. See, the point of these bootcamps being, if I'm telling you that, okay, vector has all these different functionalities, it is so good than arrays, you will be like, kya bol raha hai? Like, how is it better? I have no idea. Okay, so that is the point. We are using both arrays as well as in vectors as well. The second point why we are using arrays is because in some interviews, okay, there might be some particular cases wherein the interviewer just wants to make like give you a particular hard question. So he'll be asking you to like do the entire question just using arrays without using vectors itself. You're stuck because every time that you practice using vectors. You have little to no knowledge on using arrays as well. That is the reason why I'm telling you both of them, that you don't have to worry about it. Okay. So do you provide offline classes too? King John, at any point of time you are in Bangalore, just come to my house. Okay, we'll have a great time. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, but yeah, I don't provide offline classes. I don't have time. Sir, in G Drive Clone Bootcamp, will we learn HTML and CSS again? Yes. Gamra Tech, we will be learning HTML, CSS again, as well as we'll be learning material CSS as well. Okay. Okay. So, can we start with our today's question? Please do let me know, guys. Can we start with our today's question, guys? Please do let me know. Great. So, like I said, sorting, we are going to use the sort STL function in both arrays as well as in like vectors. So, first, what should we do? First, should we do it for vectors or first should we see it for arrays? Please do let me know, guys. First, we should do it for vectors or first we should look at for arrays, guys. Up till the time that you guys are, please provide G Drive clone WhatsApp group link. See, I also don't have it. I'm personally not there on the group. Okay, so most of you have said arrays, so we'll take up arrays itself. C++ online compiler. We are currently building our own online compiler as well that you guys will be able to use. So let's see how that goes on as well. I'm hoping for the best, but yeah, nothing can be said about it. Okay, so we have already included hashtag include IOStream. Can somebody let me know what is the use of hashtag include IOStream, guys? Just a quick revision because I was not there for the past few days. So I want to make sure that everybody is on the same page as me. Can you guys let me know what is the use of the hashtag include IOStream, guys? Okay, it's a header file. We are able to use cout and cin. That is your input and output. They are preprocessors. Okay. Okay, great. So now that you remember this, what we are going to use right now is hashtag include algorithm. Okay, we are going to use the sort algorithm. That's an STL function that we have. So we are going to utilize the hashtag include, and then in parentheses, we are going to have algorithm. Okay, so we are going to include the algorithm as well. Next, we are going to use using namespace std. Can somebody let me know why are we writing using namespace sd? I've already discussed it with you guys. Why are we writing using namespace sde, guys? Std, sorry, not sde. Sir, I'm not happy with the certificates because on certificates the eligibility criteria is like that we get that by only attending your boot camp. Wow. Either I have not understood this comment properly, or like, so there's something very wrong with that. Okay. Okay, so no issues in that. From now onwards, what you can do is you can look at yourself in the mirror. Okay, you teach yourself, then you call me up, you say me I have taught the entire thing, I've taken up the bootcamp from myself, and we'll issue you the certificates. How does that sound, Ansh? Okay. To avoid writing SDD hyphen many times. Okay, that's great. So everybody remembers it. So because you remember it, I'm removing this STD colon from right over here because we don't require it, as we have already said. We have included all our header files that we require. We have used our namespace as well. Next, what we are going to do is we are going to create our array, okay, that we are going to sort. So let's create an array, guys. Do you guys remember the code of creating an array? Can you guys create me an array of 5 integers? Can you guys create me an array of 5 integers, guys? Please do let me know. Can you guys create an array of 5 integers, guys? Please do let me know in the live chat. Great. So Kim Jong-un has created it the first and the most perfect one. So of course we wanted an unsorted array, but we will use he has done it correctly. That is what I'm trying to say. So int arr parenthesis is equals to in curly braces 20, 40, 10, 30, 50. Okay. So I've created this array of 5 integers 20, 40, 10, 30 and 50. Now I don't know. Let's say that this is a user given, like user has inputted this particular array. What to do right now if I want to like find the number of elements in this array? I have no idea right now. Okay, let's say that this particular array is hidden to you. You don't know what exactly is contained in this, but how many elements are there in this particular array. In that particular scenario, guys, how to find the size of the array? In vectors, can somebody let me know what was the function that we used to get the size of the array, guys? In vectors, can you guys let me know what was the function that we used to get the size of the array, guys? Vec dot size. So now what about the arrays? Okay, we cannot do partiality with arrays. Okay, so there's a method for arrays as well. The method is absolutely simple. Let's say that int n is the size of the array. Okay, that is the number of elements of the array itself. There's a function in C++. Okay, I got a spicy in my mouth itself. Okay, so for example, right over here, this is an object in C++. Let's assume that we don't know what this object is. It can be an array, it can be an integer, it can be anything. Okay, it can be anything, it can be anything. Okay, there's a function in arrays called as size of. Okay, size of function. This basically determines the exact size, that is the from, for example, this starts at 100 address. Okay, the address, if you guys remember, it starts at the 100th address and it goes on to like 340. Okay, that is the address that it ends at. So the size of this particular thing would be 240. That will be the size of this particular thing according to its address. You guys remember addresses? We talked about addresses, right? We had talked about addresses. Do you guys remember that? Sure, Malvis, it's possible. You don't have to worry about it. Okay. So we had discussed about addresses when we were learning about arrays, if you guys remember. So size of basically gives you how much memory, okay, how much memory as a particular object utilized. Okay, how much memory as a particular object utilized. Now, if you remember it correctly, arrays are contiguous, like the memory location that is being used. If you guys remember, it is stored at contiguous locations. Do you guys remember contiguous locations? Okay, in arrays, all the elements that are there are stored at contiguous memory locations. Am I right or wrong, guys? Please do let me know. That's great, Aryan Sharma, to hear. Congratulations as well. And I hope that you guys will be able to do a lot better in the future as well. Okay. And please focus upon lead code still. It will be easier for you to shift from TCS to any other company of your choice. Okay. Great. So arrays, the elements were stored at contiguous memory location. Now, if I'm getting the size of the array, okay, if I'm getting size of array, that gives me the size that has been taken up by the array itself. And if I'm taking up the size of, so this array is an integer array, okay, int arr, this is the array that I've created. This is an integer array, okay. So every single element that is present right over here, okay, is an integer. Am I right or wrong, guys? Please do let me know. Every single element that is present inside this array is a particular integer. Am I right or wrong, guys? Please do let me know. So if I am taking out the size of ARR and dividing it by size of int, what will I get, guys? If I am dividing the size of ARR, that is array, by the size of integer, will I be able to get the number of elements in this array? Just think about it. Size of array, okay, that will give me the size of the entire array itself. Size of int, that will give me the size of this particular element. It is stored at contiguous memory locations. So if I'm doing size of array divided by size of int, will I be able to get the number of elements in the array, guys? Just think about it. How many of you are not able to understand what I'm trying to say? How many of you are not able to understand what I'm trying to say, guys? How many of you are not able to understand what I'm trying to say? For those who knows about like whatever I have taught up till now. Shailaj Bhargava. It depends on the compiler. No, it will not depend upon the compiler. Why is that the case as well? Because the array as well as the integer, this code is being run in the same compiler. So think about it. If it is X, if it is Y, the size of integer, we don't really care about it. Okay. Just give me a second, guys. I will explain it once again. Do not worry. Just give me a second. Yeah, Ashish. Okay. For those who are not able to understand, first of all, if you don't know about addresses, that means that you had not attended the previous classes. So if you don't know about addresses up till now, you can leave this topic. You won't be able to understand it. For those who know about addresses that I have taught, okay, and still are not able to understand, just listen to me once again. Okay. So what is an array? Array is made up of, let's say it is an integer array. So int ARR, this is the array that I've created. Okay, this is the array that I've created. This array, each of these elements will be stored in contiguous memory locations. Each of these elements are integer elements. Okay, these are integers itself. All of them are integers because it's an int array. Okay, and these will be stored at contiguous memory locations. That means that there is no gap between these two. There's no gap between these two. So if this is starting at 100, okay, the address of this particular element is 100 and the address of this particular element is, let's say, 250 right over here, then the size of this array, size of ARR would be equal to 150. That is the size of this particular array. Now each of these elements is an integer. Each of these elements is an integer. So size of int, it does not matter whether it is 4, it is 5, it is 8. Okay, I don't care about it. I don't care about the size. Let's say that it's x. Okay, size of each of these elements, that is an integer. That is, each of these elements is an integer. Size of each of these elements will be x. So if I'm dividing 150 by x, what will I be able to get? I'll be able to get the number of elements in the array. I'll be able to get the number of elements in the array itself. Are you guys able to understand it right now? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand it right now? Please let me know. Again, for the machine learning certificates, the deadline was 3rd. It will take us almost 3 more days to check up all the projects, and then we'll be sending you guys the certificates. Okay, great. You guys are so brilliant. Now that you have understood this, we'll be going back to our coding itself. We'll be writing the exact same thing in code. So size of ARR divided by size of, okay, now we want to get the size of each of these elements. Okay, size of each of these elements. Now the data type of all these elements is the same, that is integer. The data type of all the elements inside the array is the same, that is integer. So we'll get the size of the first element, ARR 0, size of the first element of the array. That will give us the size of every single element that is there inside the array and the size of the array itself. And we'll divide both of them to get the number of elements in the array. Now we have got the number of elements, and so this is how you can get the number of elements in the array. Now to sort this array, it is extremely simple. You just have to write sort. This is the function that you have to use. The starting point of the array, that is ARR, this is where the array starts. Okay, and then the ARR plus n. Okay, what is happening right over here is ARR is a pointer. Okay, it is pointing to the first element of the array. ARR is the address of the first element of the array. If you want to get the address of the nth element, okay, it is ARR plus n. Okay, so that basically computes to the pointer to the last element of the array. That is the size of the array itself. So you have to put up the array. Okay, that is the array, that is ARR, and then the last element of the array, that is ARR plus n. You want to give the size of the array right over here. So it is ARR comma ARR plus n. So that is the syntax for the same. Okay, that is the syntax. This is how you have to write it grammatically correct. Okay, so that is how you sort the array, and now we will be printing it out as well. So let's print it out. For int I is equals to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus, and we'll be printing out C out less than ARRI less than space colon. Okay, so if we are doing this and we are running our code, we should get a sorted array right over here. We don't want hello worlds. We'll just remove hello world from here and then run it again. We're able to get a sorted array right over here in the ascending order. Okay, in the ascending order. But what if I don't want the answer to be in ascending order? I want the answer to be in descending order. So for that, the code is going to change a bit. Let us copy paste it because I don't want to write it again. We'll take it down a bit. We'll put up a C out less than end L so that we are moving to the next line. And then right over here, this is the code for sorting it in ascending order. If I want to change it to sorting it in descending order right over here, then we are going to have comma, and then we are having greater greater int and then parenthesis. Okay, greater int parenthesis. In this particular case, now when I will be running it, you'll be able to see that we are getting two outputs. One is going to be in the ascending order and one is going to be in the descending order right over here. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. This is the syntax for sorting an array using the sort function. Okay, so you have to put the name of the array, then ARR plus size of the array. If you want it to be in ascending order, if you want it to be in descending order, another attribute will be coming right over here, that is greater int, and then you are having your parenthesis. So this is syntax, this is a code, you have to remember it properly. Okay, you have to remember it. So normally array, you are having your ascending. You want it in descending, you have to add greater int as well. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Great. Now this feels very redundant. Okay, this particular part that is there right over here, it is very redundant. Okay, like there's a lot of text that I have to write. Int I is equals to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus. So we can shorten it out as well. Okay, we can shorten it out as well. So I'm giving you a small code that you can write to make this look less wordy. Int x. Okay, this is read at int x in ARR. Okay, for all the elements in x in ARR. So every element, instead of writing ARR I, you can just identify each of these elements as x. Okay, this is the exact same code, guys. Exact same code. Then instead of having an iterator, okay, instead of having an iterator, right now you are having you are taking up the element directly. Okay, instead of having ARR1, ARR2, ARR3, what you're doing is for every element, for every integer element x in ARR. So first x, the value of x will be ARR0, then the value of x will be ARR1, then the value of x will be ARR2, and so on and so forth. So x will take up all the values of ARR. Okay, all the values, all the elements that are there in ARR, x will take up all the values right over there. Okay, so when I'm running this, you will be able to see that there's no change in the answer. There's no change in the answer. It works the exact same way itself. So if you want to like lessen the amount of code that you're writing, you can use this type of for loops as well. For int x in ARR, that is for every element x in ARR, print out the value of x. Are you guys able to understand this small code? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this smaller version of code, guys? Please do let me know. Great. So let's move on to the next particular part, that is doing the exact same thing using vectors. Okay, doing the exact same thing using vectors. So that is like almost very similar to this actually, and it is very easy to do as well. So let's create a vector first of all, and let's do the exact same thing. Okay, so right over here I will replace this via vector. We are going to create a vec int. Okay, so we are going to call it as vector integer type called as vec, vec, and we are going to create a particular array for it. So that will be 20, 40, 10, 30, 50 right over here. To close it off. So we have created our vector. We're going to create our sort algorithm as well. So for sorting a vector, it's absolutely simple. You have to write sort and then vec.begin and then vec.end. Do you guys remember vec.begin and vec.end? I don't think so. I have to explain it back again. You guys remember vec.begin and vec.end, right? I don't have to explain it back again. Please let me know. Do you guys remember vec.begin and vec.end? I don't have to explain it again because that has already been explained. I'm not here to waste time. You should be revising whatever you have studied before coming to the class. Great. So what we are going to do right now is, for again in int x in vec vec, okay, you can do the exact same thing. We don't require this, so we'll just be removing everything from right over here. Okay, so we are having for int x in vec, okay, cout x, okay, the exact same thing that we did in arrays as well. And then we are going to click on run, and it should sort our, okay, so we have made some problem right over here. Okay, I have not included vector. Okay, so I have to include vector as well. So hash include vector vector, and then we are running it once again. So now you are able to see it sorted in ascending order. Now to do the exact same thing in descending order, again you have to do the you have to write the exact same code. So let me just do that for you guys. Copy paste. I'm going to have a C out less than and L to move to the next line. This is everything that we have discussed before as well. I'm not changing anything. I'm not introducing anything new. Okay, whatever we have learned, I'm utilizing that. And whatever we have learned previously in the class, I'm not going to explain it again because that's just a waste of time. So greater, and then int, and then you are having your parenthesis. Okay, as simple as that. So sort vector dot begin, vector dot end, greater int, parenthesis, the exact same third parameter that we had used previously for arrays. Now we are running it once again. You will be able to see that we have sorted the array, sorted the vector both in ascending as well as in descending order. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Yeah, I forgot to write the hashtag include vector. I have written it right now. I think so it is working properly. Okay. Great. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Amazing. So, okay, I'll show you guys the attendance for today as well. I don't want to waste time. See, understanding these concepts is absolutely crucial for you guys. Okay, everything that I'm showing it to you right now, it's very important for you guys to learn as well as remember that correctly as well. Okay, do not, so whatever we have studied in the previous class, I'm seeing many people, they don't know about addresses, they don't know about vec.begin, vec.end. This shouldn't happen because this is everything that we have learned in the previous classes. Then why are you not able to remember it? That means you have not written down notes, you're not revising anything. Development, see, coding is something that you have to continuously revise. It is not something that you have heard about it once in your life and you will remember it for the rest of your life. If that is the case, you are a god. Okay, you shouldn't be doing all this kind of stuff. You should go into research or something like that. Okay, but if you're not, then please take down notes, revise them before the class, because we cannot waste time in relearning something that we have just learned 3 days ago. Okay, great. So let me create the attendance form, send link, copy QR. The project, whatever we are going to make or do, will be told to you on the 8th day of the bootcamp, not right now. Okay. We're going to have day 6, I guess, right over here. Download. 25th August front end bootcamp. I think so, Ankit, that was for the Instagram clone, if I'm not wrong. Please do let me know if that was for the Instagram clone, Ankit. Ankit, was that for the Instagram clone? Please do let me know. Front end what? Ankit, we have a lot of bootcamps that goes on front end web development. If it was the Instagram clone certificates have already been sent. As you are able to see right over here, people have received the Instagram clone certificates, all of them. So if you have not yet received the certificates, either there must be some problem with your project or with your attendance. If that is not the case, please email it to us at certificate@devtown.in. We'll help you guys out with the same as well. Java and React. We never had a Java and React bootcamp. We had a JavaScript and React JS bootcamp. And that too, I think so, 25th of August. That has already been sent. If you have not received it, please check your spam email. You must have received it right over there. Otherwise, email it to us on certificate@devtown.in. Okay. Okay, great. So we'll be ending the bootcamp right now after showing you the attendance link. So this is the attendance QR code for today, guys. We'll be meeting you guys tomorrow at 6 o'clock itself. Please be ready for the same. If the kittens are here by that time, you'll be able to meet them as well. I've got a black and a white kitten. Let's see how they look like. Okay. Okay. Sahil, you can contact us on our WhatsApp number or on in LinkedIn. We'll help you guys out. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. We'll meet tomorrow at 6. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you.